You know, gratitude is a topic we've talked about a lot on the show. And now as we enter the month of gratitude, we're remembering those strategies we've shared, from writing in the journal to family games, all of those meant to tap into the power behind being grateful, right? But today we're going deeper than ever before in a conversation that we're calling Thankful 2.0. We've challenged life coach Tiffany Peterson to help us take gratitude to the next level. And we're grateful you were up for that challenge. Thankful 2.0, here we are. Because really, I mean, I'll take this personally if I can. I feel like a grateful person overall.
Right.
I put in those practices, right? I count my blessings, I say my prayers, I occasionally dip into my journal. I could do better at that, I admit. But there is that feeling, I think, in the air this time of year, especially this month, where we do want to really examine where we're at and how we could do better.
Yeah, I love it, and I love this topic, so thank you for the challenge. Is for all of us to look at how do we take this to a richer, deeper level. And for me, I think at the core is it's moving. Gratitude is not just a feeling, right? A lot of times we associate it to a feeling and to a time of year, like we're saying, oh, it's now November, more thankfulness, more gratitude. But how we move gratitude from a feeling to a practice, or in essence, moving it from something that happens occasionally to perhaps something that's more habit-based. When something's our habit, it becomes a routine, it becomes ritual, it becomes consistent. And so we're activating or experiencing that on a regular basis.
So make it part of you.
Yeah, so it's, again, it's into practice of something on a regular basis versus waiting for the feeling just to happen, is we're more intentionally creating that experience.
You say one step into making that happen is just the pace of our lives, right? We know that we're so frenetic and fast and busy and task-oriented. This may be a chance to put into practice a slower pace.
Yes, and even if it's taking 1 to 2 minutes a day, is really just dropping into, whether it's prayer or meditation, whatever you call that, but it's more intentional awareness, where you might meditate on the thoughts maybe in your drive-in and your commute to say, what am I thankful for? Who am I thankful for? What's working well in my life? I mean, even in this moment, those of you that are watching or listening, is just becoming aware, the fact that you can see, that you can hear, your lungs work, you're obviously connected to technology, you likely have a roof over your head, just all the things, is just becoming aware in the present moment will help us so much more practice being in a grateful state.
This phrase jumped out to me in your notes, gratitude walks. What are gratitude walks?
Yeah, I learned this from a teacher, a mentor of mine, where he talks about he'd get up and he goes on a walk, whether around his house or out around his neighborhood, and he's just being, again, a very present, you could call it a walking meditation, where he's taking in, grateful for the trees or the electricity, grateful for the flowers, the leaves, all of that kind of thing. It's just a way of getting present, but he calls it a gratitude walk, and I like that too.
I like that a lot. You're also encouraging us to put symbols of gratitude in our lives in the form of a gratitude symbol. Explain that.
Yeah, so a symbol is something that anchors us, right? So it might be a piece of artwork. You might make a photo collage of the people or the things you're grateful for in your life. I know one I learned from a gentleman named Lee Brower. He talks about having a gratitude rock, and he carries a small rock in his pants, and then when he's grabbing for his keys or something, he's touching this rock, or you could have this rock in your space where it's an activator. Another thing I've done is that I've set up an automated reminder a few years ago where every day at the same time it pops up on my cell phone screen, be grateful for this amazing life. And there are times when that pops up, I'm not feeling sure grateful. And that's why I've done that, is it's an anchor back to what I want to more intentionally be creating in my life.
We've got about 1 minute left. I'm so sorry. I know these are important points. You want us to give back.
I just think it's a fast way to activate gratitude is to take better care of other people, send a kind text, buy someone's lunch in the drive-thru behind you. You know, some way that you're depositing in the planet positively will help you also obviously feel more grateful.
And look at the people in your life, you say, if you really want to boost your own gratitude. Look at who you're surrounding yourself with.
Yeah, spend time with positive people, family, friends, mentors, podcasts. There's a series I host every November called the Gratitude Series. It's month-long, it's free, it's a free coaching course, and it's myself and a thought leader, and we talk about these principles as just a way to really get grounded in this content.
Where can we access that?
Yeah, gratitudeseries.com. It's free all month long.
We will. Free, we appreciate that, and we definitely value your advice. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thankful 2.0 as we approach the month of gratitude here in November.